Hey there, word wizards, and welcome back to video number 12 on our Developing Decoders series. I'm so glad to have you back for our last video in the series for set number 12. This is very exciting. So what we're going to do in this video is we are going to review all of the different phonics skills that we've learned in all of the videos before this one. That's what we're doing today. So this book on set number 12, this box has 20 books, 20 different books with skills that focus on different phonics sounds so you can review all of the different phonics sounds. So that's what we have inside of set 12. So there's 20 books in set 12. So did you read them yet? I hope so. So now, after you've read the books and you've practiced all those phonics sounds, let's dive deep into our phonics work. So what you're going to do is you're going to take out the pamphlet and you're going to cut out these letters. I want you to make 2 straight lines on the front of your table, and you're going to just cut them out and organize them in 2 neat lines, because if they're in a pile, it's really hard to work with them quickly and get the letters that you need. So what I want you to do is pause this video, cut out your letters, and get them organized on the table in front of you. And when you're done, hit play. I'll be waiting for you. Okay, word wizards, let's jump in. As you know, you are going to take your letter tiles and you're going to move them around to make the words that we're going to make together. I'm going to make the words up here on my magnet board, but you're going to make them with your letters that you cut out, okay? So we are going to jump right into our box 12 or set 12 of our Developing Decoders series, Phonics Review. Let's jump in. The first word I want you to build with your letters, and I'll build it up here, is the word star. R, star. There's one of those R-controlled vowels from video number 10. Remember that? So let's make star. R, star. That's an R-controlled vowel, or that bossy R. Star. R. Good job. I want you to write it down here on your sheet. Star. Very good. Now remember, we're going to focus on all different vowel sounds. So we're going to go all over the map working on vowel sounds, okay? Here we go. I want you to change the word star, and I want you to make the word stole. Stole. I stole a cookie from the cookie jar. Now remember, we worked on long vowel teams in set 9 and in set 8. We worked on the long vowel teams for both of those sets, and we worked on different combinations of vowel teams, and then we also worked on the vowel consonant magic E at the end, and that's how stole is made. St, O, ooh, and there's that magic E, stole. Does yours match mine? Good job. Write it down on your sheet. Way to go. All right. Now what I want you to do is I want you to change the word stole, and I want you to make the word tool. Let's tap it out. T, ooh, ooh, tool. T, ooh, ooh, tool. All right, let's make it. T, ooh, ooh, tool. There's that double O, that vowel variant. Ooh, tool. Good job. Write it down on your sheet. Way to go, word wizards. Great job. All right, now I want you to change the word tool to the word try. Try. Remember, if we're going too fast, just press pause and catch up. Let's change the word tool to the word try. Try. Let's see. Let's see. So we have I, try. So we have I. We have a long I sound in the word try, right? Do you think it's made with just an I? What's another letter that can make a long vowel I sound at the end of a word? Which one? Did you say Y? Good job. Very good. So and then I is the Y. That's the word try. Great job. Write it down on your sheet. Way to go. All right, now here's a tricky one, which is something that we learned in this box. One or two of our books focused on this, right? Let's change the word try to the word tries. Let's blend it. Tries. So what we're doing is we're changing the Y to an I, and then what do we add? ES, good, tries. Very good. That Y changes to an I, and then you add the ES for tries. See how that works? Good job. So many times when we're changing a word and we have a Y at the ending and we either need to make it plural, this is how you would do it. Change the Y to an I and then add your ending, your ES. Sometimes it's ED, right? So that's how you make tries. Let's write it down on our paper. Good job. I want you to change the word tries to the word spies. Spies. Let's tap it out. Spies. So we have tries. We want to make spies. Good job. We kept that IES for spies. Excellent job. Spies. Way to go. Very good. Let's write down the word spies on our sheet. All right. Now I want you to change spies to the word spy. Singular, right? Singular and plural. Let's change it to spy. I. What gives you that long I sound at the end? Very good, that Y. So when the word spy, that Y changes to an IES. So the word spy is with a Y. Let's write it down on our sheet. Good job. All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to make the word shrimp. We're working on a digraph there in the word shrimp. We've got an ending consonant blend. We've got lots going on in the word. Shrimp. Let's blend it. Shrimp. Let's make it. Shh. What two letters make that? That's that digraph. Shh. Sure. That's a three-letter combination, right? Sure. So what do we hear now? Shrimp. Does yours look like mine? Good work, good work. Let's write it down on our sheet. All right, now we're going to make a really tricky word. We're going to make a heart word, a word that sometimes we have to learn part of it by heart. Just part of it, not all of it, but part of it. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So the next word we're going to make is the word should. Should. Now before we make it, I'm just going to turn my board around and I want to talk about how many sounds you hear in should. We hear sh, d. You hear three sounds. So I'm going to draw three lines. Sh, d. It's got three lines because there's three sounds, but this is one of those really tricky words. It's a sight word or a heart word that we know the beginning sound, right? And we know the ending sound. What's the beginning sound we hear in should? What do you hear? Sh. What letters make the sh sound? Good job. The SH makes the sh sound. So now we have sh, d. Now, what's the ending sound? What sound do you hear? We hear d. Very good. All right, so now we need that middle sound. Now we hear sh, So you might be thinking, oh, it might be o, right? Because sometimes we have that sound like l and b right? And t sh Sounds the same, right? But that's why we call this a heart word, because we have to know this middle part by heart because it doesn't follow the rules. So for the word should, this is how you spell it. We know the beginning sound, we know the ending sound, and this middle is O-U-L. That's the beginning sound that we don't know. We don't know this part, and it doesn't follow the rules. So we just heart it because we have to know it by heart. Sh, d. So let's build it with our letters this time. Let's build sh, And now we know that in the middle, right? We know that in the middle is that OU. And then we have that OU, and then we have that silent L, and then we have the D. Should. Make should with your letters. Again, this is a heart word because this middle sound, this OUL, is not common, and it doesn't follow the rules that we've learned about so far. So we call it a heart word or a sight word, something that we have to remember by heart. But we really only need to remember these three sounds, right? That helps us to map this word in our brain so we know we can bring it up again when we're either reading it or writing it. So let's write the word should down on our paper. So this we can call a heart word because it's got a heart part in the middle because we don't know it and it doesn't follow the rules. Now what I want you to do is I want you to change the word should to the word would. Would. It has that same ending, should, would, could. So let's take out the sh and change it for the w, that W sound. Should, would, would. See those sounds? Would. This is the part we have to know by heart. That's why we call it a heart word. Let's write down the word would on our sheet. I really wanted to work on these two words because they're tricky words. They're really tricky words, and I thought if we practice them, it'll help you when you come to it in your reading or when you need to write it. So we have should and would, and could is also spelled like this. All right? All right, now we're going to change this word to whine. The baby will whine when they want their bottle. The baby will whine. So whine. Now there's one of those digraphs again. So there is that vowel, consonant, magic E, and it's got that WH digraph. Let's write it down on our sheet. We have whine. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. Change the word whine to the word wait. We will wait in line at the restaurant. Let's blend it. Wait. So remember we talked about that long vowel A in the middle of a word? What were the two letters that make it? Do you remember? A. Do you remember? Good job. It's that AI combination. It's that AI vowel team that makes the long A sound. Let's write it on our sheet. See, we're working on all of the skills that we worked on all in our Developing Decoders sets. This is our last one, so we're reviewing all of the different vowel sounds we've done. So you're doing a great job. I'm so proud of you. Let's change the word wait to the word bait. I will put the bait on the fishing hook. Bait. B-A-T. Bait. Don't say buh. Say b-a-t. Bait. Let's change it. B-a-t. Bait. So there it is. Simple change of that initial consonant sound. B-a-t. Let's write it down on our sheet. Bait. Good work. All right, now I want you to change the word bait to the word boil. Boil. I will boil the water. Let's tap it out. B-oil. Boil. Remember that oi sound is in the middle. So when that oi sound is typically in the middle, what do we hear? Or how do we make it? B-oil. Boil. That OI is typically in the middle, and that OY is typically at the end of a word or a syllable, remember? So we have that OI in the middle because it's typically in the middle of a word. Good job. Make sure you write down boil. Now I want you to change boil to broil. Broil. I will broil something in the oven. Oil. Broil. Oil. Broil. Does yours match mine? Good job. Let's write it down on our sheet. Broil. Way to go. All right, we are going to change broil to the word brown, brown. Let's tap it out. Ow, brown. Good, let's do it. Now we need ow, brown. There's that O-W, right? There's that O-W diphthong. Remember we did diphthongs in the last video? Brown. Let's write down brown on our paper. All right, now I want you to change the word brown to the word frown. Let's top it out. Ow, frown, brown, frown, brown, frown. It rhymes, right? Let's change it. Brown to frown. All we had to do was change that initial consonant. See? So now it's brr to f, that initial consonant blend. Let's write it on our sheet. All right. So now I want you to make the word, ready? The word flee. 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 Let's tap it out. E. So we have a long E sound. The flea was on the dog. Flee. Flee. E. Flee. So this one is the EA combination that has a long E sound. Also, this is the word flee as well. Remember we talked about homophones in the other lesson? So this means like you run away or you go somewhere quickly. Flee. But this flea is like the insect, Flee. So let's write down flee. Good job. Now what I want you to do is I want you to change the word flee to the word fly. Fly. Let's change flee to fly. Fly. How do you think we make that ending? Yes, with that Y. Very good, because sometimes Y makes the long I sound. It could also make the long E sound. Let's write down the word fly. And now we're going to change fly to flies. How do you think we do that? Do you remember from before? Change the Y to an I and add ES. Flies. Good job. Write that down. Awesome work. Way to go. Flies. You guys did a great job on this one. Are you ready for your challenge word this time? Are you ready for your challenge word? All right, so this one is a 2-syllable word, and it's got a couple of things in it. It's got a diphthong in it, and it's a 2-syllable word. You ready? The word is faucet. Clap it with me. Faucet. 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 Do it again. Faucet. All right, so let's bring the letters up. Aw. Aw. So what 2 letters make that aw sound? We have an AU and the AW makes aw as well, right? But not in this word. This word we're going to use our AU combination. Fa. Now the next part, the next syllable is set. Now it's not an S. It's that soft C again. Fa. Faucet. That's a 2-syllable word. Faucet. Faucet. There it is. Faucet. Faucet. This is considered a closed syllable because the short vowel is followed by a consonant. It's called a closed syllable. All right? Faucet. Good job. Let's write that in our challenge word box right here, Word Wizards. You did a great job. Let's do it. Woo, 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 woo. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a round of applause. You did an amazing job. This was set 12. It was the last one in our series. You are officially Word Wizards. Woo! I'm so proud of all of you. You did such an incredible job making words with me over these last 12 videos. I am so proud of you. I'm proud of how hard you worked, and I'm proud of all of the amazing books that you read. Now that you've read these books, you're going to become better readers, better spellers, and better writers, because now you understand all the different phonics rules that you'll need, and you'll know how to tap out those sounds and manipulate the phonemes in words to figure out how to spell new words when you write, or how to read the words when you come to a word you don't know in a book. So I am super proud of you, friends. You did a great job. I'm so happy you worked with me with these lessons, and it was just my honor and pleasure, and you are officially a word wizard. So congratulations. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm super proud of each and every one of you. All right, friends, you have a great day, and bye for now.